Coming to you from the innovative, immersive Hyundai Virtual Next Weather Sphere. This is Next Weather.
Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere, and he probably never wants to say the word Erin. Ever again. Word, name, you know what I'm saying.
I do. It's interesting. Yeah, we had impacts from Erin, but man, that thing just could have easily gone to the left instead of the right, and we'd be dealing with a totally different scenario. So good in some. There is some positive stuff to take out of that. I will tell you that the most positive thing to take out of it is the weather the next couple of days. I'll show you why in just a moment. So here's what it looks like at Margate. You see the water moving on in. Of course, we're between high and low tide. Low tide's about 1:30 in the morning. But the water's going to come back up again for the high tide early on in the morning, right around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning or so. You see, though, we are dry around the region. Sky's starting to clear on out. Look at the winds. Even right now, the wind's at 10 miles per hour in Wildwood. So we're not dealing with a gusty night. We don't have any of the wind advisories. We keep the flood advisories up. I'm going to show you that in just a moment in parts of the shore locations. But look at the weekend. Okay, first to the numbers. 70s with lots of sunshine up and down the shore locations. Now that's the air. You talk about the water. We do have the high rip risk. That is going to continue. Please follow the signs there. Swim only at those beaches that are guarded and just mind what they are telling you. They know what they're doing, and you can get out there and you get in one of those rip currents. If you do happen to, you don't want to swim against it. You want to swim parallel to the shore, but just better to enjoy the sand this weekend. I mentioned the flood. Let me show you what's going on with the flood advisories and the flood warnings. Now, we have the flood warning up for the entire shore and the bay, and that's up right now until Saturday morning. Then we have a coastal flood watch over here, and that's up for the Delaware because the Delaware is a tidal river as well, so it goes up, goes down. Could be some minor flooding depending on during the high tide times as well, but that's what we have right now around our region, and that again will go through the next couple of days up until Saturday morning, both of those. So here's why we have some nice weather. The storm is out to shore. It's moving, and the winds around it are drawing in this north, so we got tons of sun tomorrow, and it's going to be a dry day in terms of the lack of humidity. There's certainly no rainfall. The only change we're going to watch is by the time we get to Sunday, a front's going to approach. Clouds are on the increase a little bit. A southerly wind will usher in some humidity, but even then, for late August, this is going to be absolutely amazing compared to where we could be this time of year. So tomorrow, we're up around 81 by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Nothing but sunshine, light winds. The weekend, 84 Saturday, 83 on Sunday. Look at the lows down into the 60s. And then last but certainly not least, check this out. So you saw Saturday, Sunday. We're going to keep the rain chances in there. It's not a huge chance. We'll keep them in there on Monday. Those are the only 2 days. And then we go back down again. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Temperatures around 80, upper 70s, 80s with lows in the 50s. We are ending August on a very cool note, and it's going to be dry, at least for this time of year. Back over to you.
All right, Bill, thank you.